Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor. Welcome to some Battlefield 4 2.0. Running and gunning on Metro with the 26 bullet wonder, also known as the Famas, on a very fluid round and chaotic round where we got to their gimme very early, but we didn't shut down the 3 lanes, and now they are on our gimme. If you don't pay attention to it, they're going to get your gimme, the flag closest to your spawn point, and they're just going to spawn bomb it and then just eradicate everybody who's not paying attention, being sheep and wearing blinders, looking at B on side stairs, front stairs, back stairs, trying to push towards C. It is a nightmare. It happens all the time, and it absolutely blows my mind on Metro and lockers because there's only 3 lanes. Take a look at your map. What lane's open? What lane doesn't have a lot of people? Go fill it. Try to push on that lane. Try to breach, because this is what happens. Sometimes you get lucky, it's only a couple people and you have help. Sometimes you don't. It takes a couple minutes because there's quite a few guys spawning back there because there's multiple squads that got through, and they get down the sneaky beacons in the restrooms or upstairs in that upper area between A and B. It always takes a while to clean that up, and it can absolutely get you all Captain Metro extremely quickly. The fall patches hit. That means the tweaks, the spread increases, the spread decreases, and of course, the damage reduction at close quarter engagements on a multitude of weapons. Pretty much every carbine, assault rifle, LMG, and PDW requires an extra bullet up close to counter the defensive perk. Anytime you see a shield above somebody that's spotted, that means they have the defensive perk. They have a 7% reduction to the chest. That means no one-shots to a bolt action or shotgun slug. So that's what they did to kind of get around that. So now it takes, regardless if you have defensive perk or not, if you're full health, it takes 5 bullets to kill that person, which really hinders the Famas, a weapon that saw multiple buffs and nerfs in CTE. I was curious to see what was going to shake out when the patch hit vanilla, and this is the footage you're looking at right now. You're looking at the 5 bullet to kill Famas up close with a painfully long reload, which is something I wish they would have adjusted in CTE, not to mention the fall patch, which we have now, but I believe that would have required changes to animation, and of course, that's a pain in the butt, right, guys? So, you have the Famas, which is a party until you have to reload. Only has 26 in the mag. It's back up to 1,000 rate of fire. Believe it or not, they actually tweaked rate of fire, reduced the rate of fire in CTE. What they do to kind of buff it from that nerf, they gave it 31 in the mag, and they greatly reduced the recoil. This thing would shoot lasers across the map. It's still great across the map, but you would have to tap fire it before. And you had to tap fire it again. But you could get away with AEK-like bursts in CTE and would just spray people down, as long as you weren't strafing. Because if you start strafing with this weapon and shooting at the medium or longer ranges, it's just all over the place. Based on the extremely high rate of fire, the spread may not be that much, but because of how fast it shoots, you have to remember, it requires just a little bit slower tap fire or a little bit resetting on the burst, or those bullets are just going to be going around your target and basically not through your target, which could be very problematic. So they didn't mess with the reload. That's probably the thing that upset me the most about the Famas, because it's great, absolutely great close quarters until you have to reload. I think this thing has the longest reload in the game. If it's on an empty mag, it's not doing you much of a favor if you left a bullet in the mag like I did right there. It's still about 3 minutes and 50 seconds to reload, which is very painful, which you're going to see right here. In this instance, I probably would have done better with an LMG, or didn't have to worry about a reload, most certainly, or an assault rifle, which has a snappy reload, or a carbine, which has a snappy reload. Heck, give me the AS Val at this range right now, where I could do cleanup right now, trying to back rage and side rage these guys as we're getting through to their gimme again, and pick off the guys who are nailing the people on the back stairs. This is where I go into prioritization of targets. First, kill the people that are shooting me. Kill the people that are rushing me. But then I start to work on the guys that are in the cherry-picking spots that are hard to knock down from back stair or front stair. The guys by the pop machines that are shooting the people on the way up, or they're shooting in the side stairs, or the guys looking into the ledge of back stairs or downstairs. If I can get enough people cleaned out, I can allow my teammates to advance through the door, but we just didn't have enough help. If I would have had a weapon that had a higher mag count or not as painful of a reload, that situation might have worked out just a little bit better, and I might have still been alive. And here's something you don't see very often, a tactical flashbang. Remember, I did a tutorial the other day on how not to get blinded by enemy flashbangs or your own. I'm going to link that down below because it sure comes in handy on a multitude of maps. I was running flashbangs before the fall update, which they drastically buffed not only the effect of the flashbang, but it strips away your HUD. But now they are really, really helpful. So the Famas is back down to 26 in the mag. It's back up to 1,000 rate of fire. And you guys really haven't seen any changes to the Famas. The only thing they've really changed is buffed the speed while suppressed. I really would have liked to see a faster reload on the Famas. Keep it at 26. Keep the recoil where it's at, but at least shorten that reload, because that seems to be the thing you do the most if you are good at staying alive with the Famas. That reload is just so painful. Famas should be renamed Reload Simulator 2014. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this footage. As always, YouTubers, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, this is the Famas that you currently have. Post fall patch, I'll post the flashbang tutorial on how not to get blinded down below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And by the way, the team made a heck of a comeback, a heck of a push, because we simply could not lock down the 3 different lanes. We will see you guys on the next one.